Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's our lad for Set Play Gaming and this is the FC24 Colchester United Career Mode with Owen Coyle Season 2 Episode 30. As you can see, Aston Villa have come in for our Latvian centre-back, Harold Sarant. He's 18 and we accepted a 2 million bid. And to be honest, as I've always said, maintained, it is a realistic career mode in the sense that, you know, there's no way Colchester turned down 2 million from a Premier League club. And we wish him well for the future. We'd still have him for one more month because we're in December. So he will join up with Unai Emery at Aston Villa in 1 month from now. So we'll plan to use him until then. And hopefully he can help us pick up some more points. As we come to the close of 2024, we have 3 more fixtures from December. Today's fixtures are Grimsby at home, Walsall away on the Sunday, and then we have Notts County at home on the Saturday. Let's hope we can pick up some more points on our title run. Let's see how we get on today. Alright, heading into this game, the crucial game at the top against Grimsby Town. We have only won 3 in all competitions in the last 10 games. Something has to change, and we start here with a game against our closest competitors, Grimsby. Rodgers at the front post here on 2 minutes, forcing a save. Amos getting down at the front post. There was Egbo on the front post as well. Don't know what he's doing with his arm up in the air. That's kind of dangerous. We had a chance of ourselves, 11 minutes in. Nice build-up play. Childers into Tovide. Great chance, Tovide. On his left, he tries to just place that into the far corner and Eastwood with the save. And Grimsby trying to press, get caught out here, and Tovide is off to the races as he gets away from Rodgers, takes it past him, goes for a placement shot. Eastwood gets down and makes the save. And Cameron McGeehan in the box. Right place, right time. You can see there he's not offside when the shot's taken. And then he just steers that in. Unfancied on his left maybe, but this guy's got some skill as well, McGeehan. So 1 goal to the good. And then the lead didn't last long because Grimsby came right back at us. Clifton back to Hunt. And then it's going to be just a nice little back heel. And Hunt takes this and he can't get Hall across to make a block, and Hunt smashes that in to level the game. You'll see here as this back heel sets him up. I'm trying to get hold of Ian Dolo, and you can see there it just smashed into the corner. 32 minutes into the match, Grimsby pressing, and Clifton goes in a little bit too aggressively there for the referee's liking. And with the score 1-1, and Grimsby here knowing that a loss, any kind of loss, is going to hurt them big in the title race because they want the title as well. 5 minutes before half time, we've got an extra man. Can we make it count here? Edwards tries to toe poke it into the corner, and then Matt J trying to force it in. Eastwood doing his best to keep the score down and makes the save. It's a great save. We're not quite into stoppage time just yet. McGeehan into Childers, into Mingy, and Mingy thunders one off the post. He beat the goalkeeper. He's been making a habit of that this season, Jay Mingy. He started to attract the attention of some higher up clubs as well. Great press here from Mingy, wins the ball back, Tovide, and this is just at the start of the second half. Tovide hits it low into the ground, and the pace, the sheer power here, look at how much room he's got just to steady himself, and he thumps this 103 into the bottom corner. And at 2-1, and then from the kickoff, look at this, a poor pass from Conte, who was at fault for the second goal. Childers into Edwards, slots it past the goalie. The game is done, 3-1, and Grimsby just fell apart at the start of this second half. They have just been completely undone. As soon as Rodgers presses up, Meyer is not able to get across, and Edwards just places that past Eastwood. And the 3 points are pretty much ours from this point. Just got to avoid any stupid errors. And you can see here, Chilvers sets up Tovide, goes for the shot. Could have been 4 there, and probably should have been 4. We don't want to take it easy on the team at the top, but this is a great chance to, if this was a boxing match, to bloody their nose, so to speak. And you always want to try and stick it to the opposition, especially those that are going at the top of the table. Mingy here kind of out of legs. He keeps on going though. He's got some stamina. Sets up Ionvian and he slides it in with 9 minutes left to go. Mingy did really well there. Just continued to carry the ball. When he actually received the ball in midfield, he was pretty much on red energy. So for him to carry that in and set up Ionvian off the bench is good for him. Good to get amongst the assists again. Final score here at home, 4-1. Keep in mind they played most of that game with 10 men, but we certainly made it count. On to the second game. Alright, into game number 2. You can see we've got pretty much a first choice lineup here as we take on Walsall away on the Sunday the 8th and looking to pick up another win here in League 2 action. Tovide into Edwards as Walsall pressed forward, and you can see that our speed and skill. It's Edwards who picks out Chilvers, who then picks out the corner past Evans, and just 3 minutes into the match we have a 1-0 lead. It's good to see Chilvers on the score sheet. It's not something we've seen that often this season so far. Maybe he'll have a much more productive goal contribution in the second half of the season, specifically because he's mostly been the pass master. He's leading the league in assists, but he's found goals hard to come by from that attacking midfield role. And then Walsall coming forward here, the chance themselves. Aramide Ote sets up Johnson. Johnson with a shot and a great one-handed save from Amos there. We're holding our own here on away soil. Egbo into Mingy. Plenty of room. Deflected pass into Tovide. Chilvers now with a chance to pick out a pass into Tovide. Tovide takes it past Daniels, Denervin Daniels, but it's on his right side and the shot isn't good enough to convert into a goal. Walsall trying to get themselves out of trouble here. Chilvers brings it down, plays it into Shields, 37 minutes in, gets a shot. It's a touch on it from the goalkeeper at the near post, but all he can do is divert it into the far corner, and it is 2-0 Connor Shields. I've got to say, on the quiet, bit on the dark horse, Connor Shields coming in from the Indian Super League, but he's done tremendously well for us on that right side. Yeah, it kind of comes off his arm, doesn't it? It's not a proper save, that at all. Evans will be disappointed with that. So 2 goals up into the second half, looking now to add a third. It's Edwards. Edwards tries to pull it back, gets it to Chilvers, but then tripped in the box. I think it's the Italian Roncaglia who fouls him. Yeah, completely upends him. So a chance from the penalty spot for Tovide to add another goal to his stats, and he sends the goalie the wrong way, but it strikes the post and comes back out. Really unlucky there. 62 minutes in, Ote causing all sorts of problems with his dribbling. Then it's cut back inside, and Ote here goes to the shot, but ends up spooning it over the bar. You kind of sense as well, for the home side to mount any kind of realistic comeback, they needed to start converting chances at the start of the second half. And 68 minutes in, they come forward again. Danny Johnson into Hutchinson. Can't get across quickly enough, and Hutchinson smashes that into the top corner. Finally, they have a goal back. I had a feeling that we were going to lose our clean sheet today, and that is a really nice finish for the home side. And then Zarins wins the ball here, and a chance for us to counter-attack, and it's Donnell Thomas looks for through the middle, Mellor to Edwards, and Edwards now on the break. Can we pick out the right pass? Goes to the shot, and it's saved by Evans. It's still 2-1. The score stays 2-1. Thomas into Edwards. Now we're into the 89th minute. Chance for Miller into McGeehan. McGeehan thunders that in. It has been all about Cameron McGeehan this episode. He's been fantastic for us over the last 10 games. Been asked this season to play a reduced role, obviously, but now I have license to go forward and start producing from midfield again, and he's done that today. Scored in the last game and he's scored in this game as well. Back-to-back goals for him, back-to-back wins for us. On to the third and final game. And the final match of today's episode, we take on Notts County at home. And this is the 14th of December, so about halfway through the Christmas period. And as we start to roll towards Christmas, looking for something special. And within the opening 3 minutes, once again, we strike first. Look at this from Jay Mingay, an absolute worldie off the crossbar and post. Aidan Stone, no chance to save that one. And probably in line to be one of the goals of the season. An absolute thunderbolt. Boom. Absolutely no chance saving that one. Surely one of the goals of the season. So a goal up and then Notts County press for the equaliser. And this is 10 minutes in. Forward we come. Edwards plays it in, and here's Tovide into the box. A bit of a heavy touch. Out comes Stone. Makes the save initially. And Tovide's touch on his left drags the ball into his path and is able to just slot that past into the empty net. Look there, there's the touch in the 6-yard box, and he can score. Nice little drag back into possession. And we are 2 goals up very, very quickly. Now looking to add further misery to Notts County. We are 18 minutes into the game. Iandolo into Edwards. Edwards, nice skill. Goes to the shot and Stone makes the save at the near post. The players that are playing in these attacking roles and other roles are actually playing better this year. You see here, 25 minutes in, Iandolo gets caught by Nemain. Nemain into Langstaff, Macaulay Langstaff, takes it past Lewis, goes to the shot, and it's saved over the crossbar by Amos. You see this from a better angle. As the shot comes in, he just touches this over. Really good strong hand on it. But the attacking players for us this year, I think, are doing a better job at producing both goals and assists. Edwards is a key indicator of that. And we can see we've got some output from Shields in the goals department. We've got goals and assists from Edwards. Tovide scoring, I think, more than he did last season. Into the second half, it's a long shot. Start the second half and it's a good save. McGoldrick on for Notts County to start the second half, and he already tested Amos. Not going to take things for granted, but as they try to press here, hauls ball through to Tovide, flicks it on, and it's Edwards away at the races. Edwards pauses, dummies, and then just slots it past Stone. It is 3-0. Just to put this into perspective, when we played Grimsby Town, we smashed in 4 goals, and we've just smashed in 3 at Walsall. That's 7. And we've scored 3 here today so far. 10 goals in 3 matches. And before today, keep in mind, we'd only won 3 in the last 10 in all comps. So whatever Coyle said to the players has definitely worked. We're more aggressive. We're more proactive in the final third. Lewis with a great interception there on 67 minutes. But then McGeehan loses it. And it's a snapshot pushed wide by Amos. Reed into Jay, 76 minutes. The game is pretty much petering out at this point. Mellor tries to drag that ball back and it's taken off him. And now Jones into Langstaff, blocked by Lewis again, and a snapshot from Jones goes wide, harmlessly wide. He rushed it. Iandolo wins the ball there. Jay, you can see Notts County trying to press us for the ball, and it's left a load of space here. Mellor with a great chance. plays it in. Shields on the volley. Good save from Stone, and another good save from Stone. Notts County in their desperate bid to try and get a goal. Something for the away fans to cheer. Leave themselves light at the back. But we finished this one with a 3-0 win over Notts County and 3 wins from 3. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you will join me in a couple of days for we're going to play the final 3 matches of 2024 as we take on Crawley Town, Stevenage and Swindon to close out the year. And of course, as always, if you want to continue to support me, I'm just a couple of subscribers away now from 400, so it'll be doing me a tremendous solid and help me out by subscribing and watch anything from the playlist recommended at the end of this video. I'll see you guys real soon. This is Salad for Set Play Gaming.